Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. They're going to run it. And the Bears keep the football on the move.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. It's an option look. Football comes out. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They'll run the option. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And he'll set up to throw. He fires it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. They call the counter play here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown. Falls. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's caught. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. And there's the handoff.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And they'll get him down that time. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's the option play. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short and see what you can do from here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. And this one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. A much-needed score. Kirk trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the Volunteers are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. We go with a direct snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The ball is trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they testing the defense with a throw downfield? Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Vols bring their punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
A great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, who's worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Vols. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. And the back now goes in motion. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Go at the toss play here on the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an excellent.
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium.
42 Spiders, convoy.
From the shotgun, drops back. With the catch, it's Porter. It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a good throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Handoff to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play call, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And the Bears come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll hand it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, fouls. And this one is getting ugly. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He finds the running back in the flat.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll run the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Showed off the stiff arm, picked up a pretty good game.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Powering through. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
Get set, get set.
Direct snap to the back. They finally corral him at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Touchdown, Volunteers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
To throw, it's Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Impressive spin there. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage? And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, well, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. It's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle, but first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he is hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Vols. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll tackle him right at the 31. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.